just finally bought our tiller, and it's kind of getting to be last minute. We really got to break ground, and if we're gonna get this garden going, it's got to happen pretty soon here. So right now we're out in the little field area by the house. Just mowed down the grass about as low as I could. I'm gonna go get the sweeper, sweep up all the grass trimming that's left and throw it over by the compost pile. And then as long as it doesn't get too late here, supper doesn't get done soon or whatever, as long as I still have time here, I'm gonna try and find a little area out here that I like, where I want the garden to go, and maybe I'll start breaking some ground. That's done. We got everything swept up as well as I'm gonna get it. There's still quite a bit down, quite a bit of grass clippings down, but I got all the big stuff. Most of it's gone, so that's enough for me. And guess I'll get the tiller out of the back of the truck and try to get it put together. I'm sure there's some assembly required. And then we'll just see how late it is. Alright everybody, it's been a few days. I was hoping things would dry up, but the opposite has happened. And this morning we woke up to about 3 inches of snow. So everything's really wet here where we're hoping to put the garden, but we're running out of time. I want to get at least the first till in. Alright guys, this is just a rough 20 by 40 area. That's what I'm going to do the garden. Alright everybody, the first till's done. Definitely need several more, but it's pure mud. So I'm going to give it a few more days, hopefully it'll dry up. Hello everyone, welcome back. Yesterday before we finished, the batteries died on us. Yesterday was garden day. We filled it half in anyway. This is better than 3 yards of topsoil, probably 4. This garden's, this whole area around here is just so low and wet that I really needed to build this up, quite a bit. So just this little bit that you see here is like I said, about 4 yards of dirt. A lot of shoveling, because it's so wet over here. I can't back the dump trailer over here and dump this stuff. We'd probably get stuck. It's so wet. But so we shoveled it into the little 4-wheeler trailer, drove it over here, dumped it, and we'll do this other half, I don't know, sometime in the next couple of weeks anyway. But the biggest thing to get done was potatoes and onions, and just right on the very end there, a small row of green onions. And that's done, so I feel pretty good about that. We've probably got, I don't know, 120 bulb onions, probably 60-ish green onions. That's way more than we'll ever eat, but just wanted to do it anyway. And probably got 27 mounds of potatoes. So if they even produce, you know, if they produce moderately, at least we're gonna have a lot of potatoes. The big ducks are beating up on the newly moved outside little ducks. They're all running away now. The smallest two mallards of the bigger, you know, older group of ducks are by far the meanest to these little guys. But they're getting on. Hopefully they'll sort things out soon, otherwise I'm gonna bring their little cage out. See, she's mean. Yeah, that little mallard, she's the smallest mallard of the older group, and she's a jerk. Jeez. I might have to separate them, I don't know. I'm trying to give them a while to sort things out a little bit. Anyway, I know in the past we said we were getting some guinea keats, and then we weren't getting some guinea keats. Today I was at the feed store, they had guineas there, so I grabbed a few. We'll take a look at those. Here they are. They sure are a little and crazy, just like guineas are. It was just an assortment, so I'm not sure exactly what all we got here. I don't know a lot about guineas. This little guy here, I hope he's alright, but I think he might have a leg problem. He gets up and walks around alright, but he's so much smaller than the other ones too. He gets beat up on a little bit. But he really slow and labored walking. I don't know. Yeah, you see how he's kind of gimpy there, even a little. I don't know. Hopefully he'll recover whatever's going on here. It's by no means perfect, but for the last few days we've done nothing really but haul rock and topsoil to build up the driveway and obviously the garden. Man, the driveway is much nicer at this point, so that's great. Let things pack in, see where it all settles, drag it a few more times, and it'll be good to go. Anyway, let's show you what we did building up the garden yesterday.
There's Dad with a cute butt. Working. Oh, he's gonna cut that stuff out. What is that?
Clay?
Oh.
Or
I couldn't tell if it was a rock or clay. Kind of big, so I thought it was a rock.
Go ahead, buddy. Get up there and I'll start it.
cool.
Go ahead a little. Yep, go ahead a little. Okay, good job. Back up, buddy. It's up a lot easier now that some of
I don't want to go down.
just wanted it to come forward so it'd be easier for us to shovel, bud.
Are we just going to do that again? Are we just going to shovel straight back to
Just
that?
like what we were earlier.
That's what I hear my dad.
Kind of overshot our hole. Wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. Should I call him again and get a week off?
I say yeah. Put that in there.
He's not afraid to commentate. All right, guys, what do you think? Should we get the ducks put away?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Big ducks are doing awesome. They were impossible to get out here today. They were really spooky. You know, usually they can be encouraged with some food, some mealworms or something. You could basically herd them anywhere you want pretty easily, but man, they were tough this morning. So I'm just gonna scoot this cage right up to the coop door and funnel them in that way because, man, if I open the gate, I don't think we'd get them back. All right, anyway, here we go. There they go. All right, got them. I'm gonna rake everything out a little bit and we're gonna plant. We're gonna get some onions and potatoes in the ground. But I'm gonna do one row of green onions right here. You just plant the set deeper, about 3 inches, and then the rest I'm just gonna do everything bulb onions. All right, here we go. All right, put her in the ground. Next up, regular yellow bulb onions. I'm gonna put them a foot away. Hammer, please. Just wanted to show you this. This is the difference between bulb onions and green onions. See, these are buried about 3 inches. These you leave part of the bulb and the, well, what'll be the green part out. Alright everybody, we're back. We ate some dinner, had cheesesteak sandwiches. Man, they were good. Made it hard to want to come back out here and finish this, but I got 1 row of potatoes in right here. We've got enough potatoes for probably 2 more rows and hopefully just enough room to do it. Alright guys, we're just throwing in the last row of potatoes and then we're done.
We're done. Because we don't need to plant any longer. I'm putting everything over.